and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
This is the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Trap comedy at its finest. Where if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. This is also where you can turn yourself into dope and you become the real man. Whoa, yeah.
And then woke up in South Central.
Goddamn right, every day. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. First of all, we want to start it off by saying subscribe to the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Also, press that red subscribe button and hit them like buttons because we're not really fucking around, okay? And that's cool. So now we back after a hiatus. We wasn't here for the Halloween because I had to take the kids trick-or-treating. And I just realized that I'm going through some psychosis because I love my children and everything, and I know they love candy like a motherfucker. But I couldn't help but do what the motherfuckers that raised me did to me, like, let me check your candy for razor blades. You know what I'm saying? So all the chocolate, I was like, well, let me take this because it might be a razor blade in it. And I ate up all the Milky Ways, the Snickers, the Almond Joys, everything, and left them with the church candy. The motherfucking peppermint sticks and the caramels and the butterscotches. And they was mad as fuck, but I didn't give a fuck because it was done to me. So if you had Halloween, I know, like niggas, they don't trick-or-treat in their own neighborhood because instead of candy, they get bullets. So what they do is they go to the white neighborhoods. They like to go to Bel Air, Windsor Hills, or wherever the white motherfuckers is and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool because I've seen a lot of creative costumes. You know, I'm glad to see the kids got real costumes because that let me know that niggas is coming up. Because when I was a kid, our costumes was whatever you could find, nigga. We was ghosts. Or you take a pillowcase and cut a hole in that bitch, or you take your mama bandana, use a gypsy. You know, most motherfuckers was ghosts and shit, or gypsies, you know what I'm saying, hobos, shit like that. But I seen kids, this one little kid was dressed up like he was Iron Man. I thought that nigga was really fucking Iron Man. That nigga looked at me like, you got some candy? I was like, no, I got a problem, though, that I think Iron Man can solve. You know what I'm saying? For real, this nigga was, look, he had the full shit, nigga. He had like rockets, nigga. He was like hovering over me when he asked me for candy. He was like, I was like, you got a jetpack, motherfucker? See, when you trick or treat with white people, they got costumes that ain't available to the average nigga. I seen a little kid, he was from Windsor Hill dressed like Batman and was in the Batmobile, but it was small. Look, he had a real Batmobile, but it was small. I wanted to steal that motherfucker from him. Fuck bag snatching. I wanted this whole costume snatch this motherfucker. But welcome and thank y'all for coming out to another exciting episode of the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. We got Packet with Packet's Sports Corner. Of course, we have the Ghetto Googler, Farouk, and we have a new young lady all the way from New Orleans, Louisiana. Her name is Nikki, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I heard you just had a costume party that was off the goddamn chain in New Orleans. Do you want to say hello to the people back in your hometown?
What's going on, New Orleans? What's going on?
That's how you say it?
Yeah, baby.
You don't say Wardy or no shit like that?
I don't say Wardy, that's old.
You ain't on the lean or nothing?
No.
You ain't on that furrow?
That's in Texas. That's
Can you make gumbo?
Yes.
From scratch? Mm-hmm. Okay, we will see. Because, you know, I've been to New Orleans one time, and I went on Bourbon Street, and that got to be the stinkingest street they got in.
Yes.
Oh, man. The whole street smelled like throw up. Mm-hmm. I know why they call it bourbon because, you know, bourbon is a cheap liquor. They ought to call it E&J Avenue. Yeah.
It is.
It's stinking than a motherfucker. And then I like Louisiana because all the food out there is delicious.
It is.
I mean, I think y'all can make a shit sandwich taste delicious.
You just put a little Creole on.
Look, she said you put a little Creole seasoning on there. He be like, this some good shit, goddamn.
Yeah, you cut the little edges off, you heard me.
Edges off the shit? I didn't know shit had edges.
You cut the little edges, you heard me.
The little edges, baby. Mm-hmm. I love Louisiana. Now check this shit out. I went to Louisiana. They got a Popeyes on Canal Street. Yeah. And is it a 2-story?
No, not no more.
But it looked
That
like
was
a club.
3-4 bodies ago.
3-4 bodies ago?
Yeah.
She keep it real. Look like shit. That was about 3-4 bodies.
about
They don't do years of time like that. That was about 3-4 bodies ago. Cause y'all be killing motherfuckers up.
Yeah.
If the goddamn levies don't get you, them niggas will.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So I went to that shit and I told the little girl, I said, look, I'm gonna take you to Popeyes. I thought she was gonna be mad at me. She was like, ooh, Popeyes? She said, let me get dressed. I said, God damn.
Don't judge.
I went to Popeyes down there. Y'all got shit down that motherfucker. We don't even get down here.
I know. Our Popeyes tastes way better than y'all shit.
Hell yeah. You know what I did? I went to one of y'all little, it was a hole in the wall. A girl took me to the restaurant.
That's the little hood stores.
Yeah, it was like
They had the plates, the hot plates and all that.
Yeah, she said, get you a po' boy, baby. I was like, nigga, I'm not into boys. She said, it's a sandwich. I said, yeah, I'm not doing sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, diddle, you ain't put me in the middle.
Just how we told.
Yeah, so I got the po' boy, and then they said, I said, how much is it? He said, $6, baby. So I go, $6. So I'm thinking, you know, LA, nigga, what that 6 shrimp best, right? Am I right? 6 shrimp best, LA, right? Them motherfuckers put 20, I counted them, 22 shrimp on my po' boy.
Yeah.
I tried to sneak out that bitch because I thought I stole some. I said, let me get out this motherfucker before he realized he'd have put too much shrimp.
You got 2 pounds of shrimp on one
nigga, he done over shrimp my po' boy. And the girl, she said, wait a minute, baby, that's how we do it down here. Yeah, water, baby.
If you're not going to do nothing else, you're going to be fucked up.
And full. Yeah, and the girl was pretty than a motherfucker. She was light-skinned, you know, because, you know, Merv liked the yellow. Love the yellow. But then her hair was wavy. She didn't have no ultra perm in it, nothing. It was wavy and black and shit. And she was pretty. I was like, started thinking, you know, you be thinking I could take her home to my mama, right? And then she opened her mouth and fucked everything up. Wow. I said, because you're beautiful. She said, I know, baby. I'm hungry, though. I said, what you want to eat? She said, can we get some scrimp from across the street? I'm like, God damn.
She wasn't from New Orleans.
She said, can we get some scrimps from across the street? I said, where the fuck is the street and what the fuck is a scrimp? Hell yeah. I said, you can't go home to my mama because my mama gonna slap the shit out you and then slap me twice because like, where this no talking heifer come from? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's them Creole women. You know?
Oh, that's what it was? It was a Creole woman?
Them Creole women.
She was sexy in the motherfucker, but goddamn, when she opened her mouth, goddamn, she couldn't talk. She sounded like Lil Wayne and shit. You know what I'm saying? I said, you on that lean? She told me Robitussin and Old English. I said, that's some low budget lean like motherfucker. So anyway, welcome to LA. Now tell us about this Halloween party that you give every year.
I give a Halloween party every year. It's Adult Disney World over there.
Adult Disney World?
Yeah, you know, New Orleans is Adult Disney World.
I bet you ain't got It's a Small World.
Hopefully ain't nothing small.
Got that right. Be like, it's a big world after. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But we do the party. This year I had a stripper.
Male or female?
Not no male.
I gotta ask, you know, because you know what I'm saying. That nigga baby is from.
I have male guests.
She like, yeah, I had a stripper. His name was Young Thug.
No, that's still a woman.
Young Thug is a woman? Mm-hmm. Whoa,
that's somebody's little sister.
Oh, wow.
Hey, ma'am.
So what happened? Describe that.
So we turned up. Some more than others. Yeah. So we turned up. So
it's fun?
Yeah.
Now, what's the name of your Halloween party that you give every year?
My theme changed every year. So this year I was Medusa.
For real? Mm-hmm. I heard that shit. Did you have dreadlocks or snakes in your head?
I had my dreads.
Oh, so you was the real Medusa?
Yeah.
Yeah, give us a little history on what you know about the Medusa with the dreadlocks.
Well, I know white folks lied to us about who she was. She's actually a goddess. She was one of the most beautiful goddesses that they had. And they were mesmerized by her locks. That's what they figured it was, you know, snakes. They tried to portray her as something ugly. But she was actually gorgeous. And so my gorgeous ass decided to be her.
Yeah, baby. So that's cool. So now we're going to get this shit started off. Now you met this young lady, Nikki from New Orleans. Did I say it right? New Orleans or is it New Orleans?
Oh, my gracious.
Which one is it?
It's New Orleans.
New Orleans.
I said all in one word.
Shit,
not New Orleans.
The bass head I fucked down there said New Orleans.
For that. You can't go. His smoke half is
bass head.
Yeah, you can't go.
It was a girl bass head. She sucked me off.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, I'm about to say, like, you got some.
She was pretty. She only had 3 teeth. She had 2 in her mouth and 1 in her pocket. But what I'm saying,
yeah, velvet rope.
Yeah. So we gonna get out. We got the Ghetto Googler and we got package. So what we talking about this week is Tyrese's crying ass. Anybody seen that Tyrese crying?
I seen it
on the internet. He was crying. And was it sad or what do you think about that, Fruit?
Hey, man, I guess everybody got to do what they got to do.
But did he have to do it on social media?
I mean, you know, in the industry, you got hoes and you got pros. So, you know, hey, man.
That nigga was like, I got to pay $13,000 like you can't see my baby.
He prepped for that shit. He had Carmex on and everything.
That nigga cried ugly. I seen a nigga cry in Baby Boy and some other shit.
He cried all through Baby Boy.
When the last damn platinum hit the boy had?
Platinum hit?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think all his hits go the same as color. His shit go black.
Yeah.
And he ain't, you know, that Fast and Furious shit ain't been out no.
It ain't really been furious.
So,
it been fast.
You know, he trying to find some work. Everybody say, you know, how much money you got. You don't know people's lifestyles and what they do.
I called a nigga up and then I asked him what was happening. This nigga tried to spin me. He said, now that I'm crying, what am I gonna do? I said, God damn, nigga. But I heard, look, he cried his way into $5 million out of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. They gave him $5 million to stay his ass off social media, and he went right back on that.
Went right there and stole.
Now, what do you think about a man that cries on social media?
I think he a Kardashian on a slick.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I said that.
Kardashian on a slick?
My bad.
That is,
I didn't say nothing. I just looked. Like,
motherfuckers from New Orleans, real. That's a real shit.
Sound like she wanted to say Caitlyn Jenner.
On the slick, huh?
On the cool. Yeah.
There's something going on with that, huh?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, nigga. Shit.
His lips all shiny. He crying with coconut oil on and shit.
That nigga had coconut oil on.
Too much. He doing
Now, if you're a black nigga as black as his ass, you don't want to put coconut oil on.
Well, he needs something though. You don't want him gray neither.
Yeah, because you know you shiny motherfucker when you put cocoa butter on. When you put coconut oil, you was looking like a new penny. Yeah, that's funny. Now, what did you think about the Tyrese video packet?
Hey, man, he love his daughter.
He do.
Well, why you put it on social media? I love my daughter too, but I ain't putting that shit on social media.
Well, that's the way he can put it out there, and his daughter can look like, oh, my daddy really love me.
You don't see the motherfuckers.
If he can't get to her.
You don't think the motherfuckers making fun of her at school? Like, look at your crying ass day. That nigga really is a baby boy.
Nah,
bitch.
You know,
at that age, they probably like, your dad's rich. He's famous. Like,
because they look at the views.
But he still have bitch-like tendencies.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. I met Tyrese one time, and that nigga head is long as Crenshaw. I ain't never seen a nigga head.
I've never met an understanding kid. You know kids is cruel.
They don't understand, especially when they get 13
gonna
and
be
shit.
talking shit. Boy, girl, your daddy pussy.
Yeah, all day.
Your daddy.
They say, your daddy a fuck boy.
You got two mamas.
Jody and Jody.
Yes.
Your ass funny.
I mean, but when you really look at it, man, when he was first discovered and watched, he had to sing his ass out the projects because he wasn't the toughest guy then. If you can remember, he's singing on the bus with both his goddamn hands crossed like it's cold, singing out the goddamn window, all soft and shit. So
and anybody know when you're on the bus, you know, you want to play crazy because nobody will fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So if you on the bus, you get on there, and you see the singing nigga, you like, I ain't sitting next to that motherfucker. I ain't fucking with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people look at him from Baby Boy, you know, all of a sudden now he has a hardcore image when he's softer than tissue.
Baby Boy.
What'd you say?
He was soft as tissue on Baby Boy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, man, you know, he got his image, you know, from Baby Boy. That's
remember when Ving Rhames put him in the headlock? He's like, call your mama, Jody, call your mama, boy.
Yeah. That was a pretty good movie, though.
Call your mama. Call your, what you gonna do now?
Yeah, I like that movie. I like when the youngsters whipped his ass and took his liquor out there in front of the liquor.
And he called his homeboy go over there, and the homeboy whipped their ass in the park with a belt. Yeah.
My favorite was when he was explaining guns and butter. That was the shit. That was my
Ving Rhames was
when he was
guns and butter, nigga.
Yeah,
and he tried to tell Tyrese his ass was butter.
That's all he was. Or sugar.
Yeah. Now, sugar butter.
Yeah.
Say
butter.
Sugar again.
Butter
Sugar.
His fat ass like that. Look at, you see how he licked his lip? But fat niggas, fat motherfucker. You don't see this fine motherfucker right here. Look, he don't give a fuck about the titties and smile.
He think about that butter.
Look. Say butter again.
Yeah.
Then he did like that. You was about to eat ass motherfucker. I'll tell you that shit. How many pounds you lost this week? You told the audience you was losing weight.
Look. It's going down. It don't happen overnight.
How much?
It don't happen overnight.
Nigga, over 3 weeks.
Look.
Tell him stop hating on you. This your season.
Nigga, I ain't
Thank you.
Yeah, it's football season.
That's why he mad. That's why he
So he
mad.
do a lot of push-ups. He
That's why
push
he
up
mad.
a lot of fucking hot wings to his mouth.
Hold on, you trying to say it's fat nigga season because it's cold?
It's his season. It's coming, baby. You
Yeah,
gotta get
and you
warm,
out of
baby.
season, nigga. That's why you mad.
You got that. Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you this shit is funny as motherfucker. My wife gained some weight and shit, and I was trying to clown her in the house. I said, you need to lose some weight with your fat ass, right? So, because I like to be the funniest nigga in the house. So as soon as I said that, I said, you need to lose some weight with your fat ass. She said, if I lose some weight, you better find it with your skinny ass. I said, God damn. I said, God damn, baby, I do the joke. She said, shit. I wasn't joking. You know what I'm saying? So now, we understand that shit now. Now, this is another issue that was fucking with me, but we about to go to commercial break right now. Now, if anybody have anything to say, y'all want to call in, I want you to call in at this number at 323-293-3375. That's 323-293-3375. And when we come back from this commercial break, we're going to have a musical artist on here. He's worked with the likes of Sugar Free and some of the realest motherfuckers in the city. And his name is what, Paget?
Poppy Rico.
There we go.
God damn, nigga, what you was thinking
My
about?
old school player partner.
You got to stay in the moment. You was thinking about snacks, huh?
You know what?
That nigga was like, look, you can hear his brain go off. Like, what can I put some butter on? I can just put some butter on some shit. So we'll be right back.
Hey, now the streets going crazy. I don't know.
It's gonna take longer.
Hey.
You said across the street.
Silence.
That's Morris.
Silence.
Or.
And we back on the air. And now we're back on the air. We just came back from commercial break. And we have an artist right here that's been in the game for quite some time. Poppy Rico, is it?
Yeah.
Poppy Rico. And he welcome to the lounge, Poppy Rico.
Get that pasa.
Huh?
He said, "What's up?"
Oh, that sounds like drunk Spanish to me.
Well,
He said, get them pancakes.
he said, "Que pasa?"
No. Oye, me.
Oh, okay. Hey, now you serio pero, you know what I'm saying? Shoot it.
Yeah.
Hooters on la tira.
Yeah. Each one teach one.
There you go. See, that's what I'm saying. Because, see, I'm bilingual, multilingual and shit. I speak everything in the liquor store. I can order liquor in 7 different languages.
My mama's Spanish. I know all the curse words.
For real?
That's it.
No shit? What do pinche cabrón mean?
Oh.
You don't know shit. Look here. Poppy Rico, hey, you got to get off the phone. We on the air. Now check this shit out. Tell us a little something about yourself.
Yeah.
And the cameras, look in the cameras. We on TV, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm trying to get the song, the format.
Okay, so how long you been doing music?
Oh, man, I've been doing music for a while.
And what kind of artists have you worked with?
Worked with everybody.
You work with Jason Aldean?
On the West Coast.
Okay.
All the West Coast legends.
Snoop Dogg?
Everybody.
Nate Dogg?
Oh, Nate crazy.
You work with all the dogs, right?
For sure.
What about Bow Wow? You work with the Bow Wow? You work with the puppies?
And the birds.
The birds?
And the cats.
And the cats?
Yeah.
What about the cubes? You work with the cubes and the ices?
Nah.
No ice? You never work with any other ice?
No,
Ice Cube, Ice Tea?
I just rock the ice.
You rock the ice. Yeah, baby.
Tu sabe.
So check this out. Tu sabe. Look, we got to do this shit all in a Spanish simulcast. Now, look here.
No words at the bottom.
Now, my man Farouk told me that you have something coming out. And can you tell us a little something about that?
Yeah, I'm trying to cue it up, get a little thing going. But, I'm Puerto Rican, and that's where my roots are, know. And right now, Puerto Rico's been going through a lot. And so I got some Puerto Rican flavor that I brought, to show the world, because that's what I'm pushing right now.
That's a new type of music going on in Puerto Rico, I've heard. And what is the name of that music? What is the genre of that music?
Well, you probably heard of reggaeton.
Reggaeton, but it's something else. It's something new.
Okay.
Something newer than that. What is it?
Oh, no, I don't know that one.
Because I used to drive Uber, and then the Spanish people get in and they can turn to 94.5. Look, now I got to find the something. I was like, what is it? 94.3? It say 94.something. So I just turn and they go, that's it right there, my friend. I said, it's no problem for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now the music you got, how would you describe it?
How would I describe it? It's definitely motivational. I'm one of those that I like to have a good time, and I'm positive. So you're gonna always be upbeat and moving on my shit.
Now, do you freestyle?
I do a little bit of everything.
Okay, so how long have you been in the game of music?
You know what? For real.
No, I want you to fucking lie to me. How long you been?
No. For real. I think that I was born with it.
You was born with it?
Yeah, because as I was getting older, and you do the shows, you know, for holidays and Thanksgiving and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, you used to clown?
Nah, I never clown. No, I don't clown around. But what I will do is just keep popping that P. You know what I mean? And as I got older, and I started to hang with certain people and be in certain places, it led me to be like, this is what I want to do.
So let me ask you a question now. Like, say when you was in kindergarten or something, you had to learn your ABCs. Did you use it, did you say your ABCs and recite them the way everybody else, or did you put a little reggaeton in there? Did you put a little of your own shit in your ABCs? I
believe that what I do is because I'm always inquisitive and always learning.
You never remix the ABCs?
No, I won't say that, because I will say A, B, C, D, E.
That's what I'm talking about. Because, see, the thing is, what I'm saying, because I'm an artist myself. See, I had to get your fucking attention and get you off the goddamn phone. See,
no, I want to make sure. I want to make sure my music touched down, because that's what I'm promoting.
So if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Okay, who's that on?
I don't know.
Okay,
it ain't on my ass.
It's definitely in your home court.
I'm a comedian, and I knew I wanted to be a comedian ever since I woke up and came out the motherfucking pussy. The nigga slapped me. I said, "What the fuck you doing?" You know what I'm saying? So when I used to go to school and I was in class, you know what I'm saying? You know how they want you to share shit? We was broke as a motherfucker, so I didn't have nothing to share. So I used to do Richard Pryor shit, because I used to listen to the albums and stuff. Yeah. So I would share a story at 5 years old. Like, my daddy had left me about 5, so I paid a nigga at the liquor store to be my daddy at the father and son shit. You know what I'm saying? And I said, look, I'm going to pay you this money. When we go there, you just my daddy. Don't say a goddamn thing, motherfucker.
You rented him?
Got in that, I rented an alcoholic guy, you know. I was 5 years old. I got in that motherfucker. He was like, "This is my son. I love it." I was like, "God, shut the fuck up." You see what I'm saying? So I would do that shit. So you got to know that when you are an artist, you know from the jump. When you are an artist, you know that you are special without somebody having to tell you you special. Can you relate to that?
For sure.
For sure. You found your music?
Oh yeah. We logged in there.
What the fuck I'm saying? You see?
We logged in there.
Yeah. So what I want to say is this.
because now I'm more focused.
Yeah. So now check this shit out.
Yeah.
Have you realized that you didn't find your gift, that your gift found you?
I think that I searched until I found.
And when you met your gift, what did your gift say? Did you take so long? Why you take so long, nigga?
Never that.
So you ready to go off the head right now?
It's like this. Simple. Like Jordan, like all the greats. Prince. If you were born with the shit, you do it from little giddy up till you die.
That's what I'm talking about.
If not, you will search your whole life until you get to where you're supposed to go.
Goddamn right. So now, you ready to freestyle?
Freestyle. I want you to play my song so I could talk about why I'm here.
Okay, we're gonna play your song once your little segment is over. So this is the interview part. So can you explain the song that we're gonna play? What's the name of the song?
For sure. It's called Rep the Island, and it's about
what fucking island?
Puerto Rico.
Okay,
Puerto Rico.
Because some people out there is listening. They don't know what the fuck. Like I told you when you came in, I thought you was Chino XL and shit. I didn't know what the fuck, what island you was from and shit. You know what I'm saying? You could have been from Catalina. I didn't know what the fuck. So you're going to rep the island of Puerto Rico, yeah?
For sure.
Okay, now what, for those of them that's out there that don't know nothing about Puerto Rico and island, what would you like to enlighten them with so they could kill all the discrepancies or the stereotypes about Puerto Rico or whatever? Something that you want to get out there. Like, say, if your kids was watching this shit and they didn't want to believe you and you put it out there and you know it was the truth, what would you have to say about Puerto Rico, the history and the culture of the motherfucker that make them thrive to win up in this bitch?
Well, what I do for sure is I keep it real. And if they seek, they shall find the real. You
yeah, baby. So, see, sometimes simplicity is the best. You ain't got to do a whole bunch of explanation and everything because, see, suckers can't comprehend, but real niggas understand. So keep it simple, keep it real, yeah?
For sure.
That's what's up. Now, I'm interested in people you've worked with. Now, what artists have you worked with before, and what kind of influence have you made on their career and their albums and their success?
Well, I could tell you for sure going on right now as I'm living, my first artist I signed, he was a guy that was recording in bathrooms and closets, and his work ethic was off the chain. And he had a little group, and they all was like sharpening each other. Everybody was competing. He was a couple years old.
What was the name? They had a group called Bathroom Boys? What was it?
Nah. It was Ammo Arsenal. Ammo Arsenal.
But you say you're gonna have to change that name.
Nah. But the positive thing on that note going on right now is that one of those guys in the cypher grew up to be Kendrick Lamar.
For real?
Come on.
And Ammo is on track 12 on that new Damn project.
Well, let me ask you a question. When you first met Kendrick Lamar, in your first recording session with him, or the cypher, if you will, did he come in with a syrup sandwich?
Oh, gracious.
No, I didn't say Kendrick. I said his cousin.
Oh, his cousin's name is Ammo?
Yes.
Did Ammo have a syrup sandwich?
No, he did not.
Okay.
No.
So that's cool. I like and I respect Kendrick Lamar because he's from Compton. And I used to live in Compton. Actually, I lived in Compton for a whole week one day. But this is the thing is, and it's a very beautiful town. It's lovely than the motherfucker, especially since they put the food for less in that motherfucker. Because that's how you know you real nigga and you real hood, when Ralph's decides to put a food for less instead of an actual Ralph's in the motherfucker. That's when you know you've arrived to the hood. If you got a food for less, nigga, you in the motherfucking hood. Now, we want to get back because Farouk told me that you work with artists like Sugar Free. Now, I love Sugar Free because you talked about people that keep it real, and I think Sugar Free keeps it really real. How was it working with Sugar Free?
Well, I'll tell you, after the Ammo project, I found some pimps out of Pomona.
Real pimps?
For sure.
For sure. You ever been in the studio?
I do a little bit of
And he had the holes in that motherfucker?
everything.
Y'all try to cut some shit and the bitch be talking shit, he be like, excuse me for a minute, and go in there and beat the bitch ass in the soundproof booth. I'm just making this up, not saying that I've actually experienced this shit. Yeah, and it was real. So the project that you got that we're getting ready to play when we go this break, describe that and let the people know what they're going to hear. What should they expect, and what should you think they should get out of what they're about to hear?
Well, first things first, I'm repping the island flat out, Boricua in the crib, you hear me? For all the Puerto Ricans out there, you hear me? Now, what I want to do, because the island's fucked up, is I want to turn this into a fundraiser and raise money to go and help and rebuild.
Don't start goddamn crying like Tyrese, goddammit.
So I set up a GoFundMe account.
That's what's up.
That's linked up. All you got to do is punch it up. Rep the island.
Rep the island. That's how, if they want to put money into it, what they type in on their computer right now.
On GoFundMe, rebuild my island.
Say it one more time for the retarded motherfuckers.
GoFundMe, rebuild my island.
And that's how you get that bread. Now, this is what we do over here at the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. We want to promote anybody that's trying to do something that's not a selfish act, but they're trying to do something for other people. Because real G's, you know what I'm saying, we get a game like it was given to us. You know how you got these suckers that be talking about, the game is to be sold, not told. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't sold to me. I had to earn that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga that showed me how to get money, nigga, he told me and 3 other niggas, and I don't know where them other niggas is right now, but I wanted that shit, I earned it, and I got that shit. And he told all of us the same motherfucking shit. He said it to us or nothing. Is that real shit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you're going to do what you need to do with it if you hungry enough, if you want it. Because I want to tell you right now, thank you for coming to the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. This is trap comedy at its finest, where we show people, what we try to get out to the people, is we try to let them know that if you can't slang yourself, you might as well fucking hang yourself. We try to show people how to turn themselves into dope, and then they become the re-up man. You hear me? Right. So that's what it's all about. You feel me?
But listen to this. You know, the statistics is there. I'm deeply, deeply rooted into the community. I was picking up kids that their daddy's in jail or dead, and they going in the wrong path. That was me.
Right.
You hear me? On the radio, picking up kids in L.A. And so now I want to get back to the island.
Right. And that's what's up, because at the end of the day, all you have as a man is your goddamn memory and your goddamn good deeds. You know what I'm saying? Do the right things happen. Now, introduce this song, and we about to play it, and then when we come back from this commercial break, we're going to get into the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge, get down, and introduce it.
Rep the island.
Rep the island?
Rep the island. Poppy Rico.
In the...
Para la isla, Puerto Rico, I always represent Boricuas. Oye, come on now. I represent the island capital of San Juan. Like mommy wearing nothing on. Shaking the body, gotta see it 'cause it's going down. I represent the island capital of San Juan. Party on the fly, mommy wearing nothing on. Shaking the body, gotta see it 'cause it's going down. I'm Papi Rico, the freaking Puerto Rican. I can feel your heart beating in your breath is heavily breathing. Looking through my eyes, see me eyed you. You can read what's on my mind and all the things I wanna do. So I don't even try it. Got no plan to stay. Shake your body naked, then I plan on getting paid. You can still go ahead and kick it, mommy, now that you around. Got that music cranky, be vibing on my sound. I see you bounce and shake the body, make the booty clap. We gonna party, talk about a little this and that. Your face is telling me the puppy, will you hit me hard? I tell you, mommy, I've been pimping from the very start. Don't even try to get me mad. Get my money and put it in the bag. Roll my blunts and shine my shoes. Never ever let it get confused. I represent the island capital of San Juan. And party on the playa, mommy wearing nothing on. Shaking that body, gotta see it 'cause it's going down. I represent the island capital of San Juan. And party on the playa, mommy wearing nothing on. Shaking that body, gotta see it 'cause it's going down. I see that body every time you get up out the bed. I see that body, all I wanna do is hit it bad. We spend some time, me and you could just go get away and spend the time that you've been dying for. What you say? Shake it, mommy, shake it, mommy, shake it, mommy, muévelo. Shake it, mommy, shake it, mommy, shake it, mommy, muévelo. Shake it, mommy, shake it, mommy, shake it, mommy, muévelo. I represent the island capital of San Juan. We go to Ponce and I break you up and buy your mom. Then get some drinks and eat a platter of Rican food. Pátele en penny will always get me in the mood. Shake that body, make it clap. Take off all those clothes. Bounce around naked, dripping wet, and show me how it goes. I represent the island capital of San Juan. And party on the playa, mommy wearing nothing on. Shaking that body, gotta see it 'cause it's going down. I represent the island capital of San Juan. And party on the playa, mommy wearing nothing on. Shaking that body, gotta see it 'cause it's going down. Okay, mira. Puerto Rico is the island all Boricuas from. My mama and her mama grew up drinking Rican rum. My daddy and Abuela both cooking rice and beans. I love Totona Plata, know the super hella green. I love the mommies even more when I'm gonna need a fix. Bitches is horny, all they wanna do is feel on it. Puerto Riqueño, hago pa' tu fucking tierra. We everywhere, fucking banging our bandera. The revolution never stops, so we gon' never quit. They try to take like Eastside, we ain't falling for their tricks. We got one soft, I mean, really, if you didn't know. I'm yelling copy when I'm slamming down my domino. Love my soil, plant my seeds, watch it all grow real tall. Rest in peace to all deceased. I left your tickets at will call. I represent the island capital of San Juan. And party on the playa, mommy wearing nothing on. Shaking their body, gotta see it 'cause it's going down. I represent the island capital of San Juan. And party on the playa, mommy wearing nothing on.
All right. Boricua, that, hey.
Oh my goodness.
That shit hot. And it moves. It sounds like, you know how people be like trying to criticize some music or whatever? That shit sound good. I mean, nigga, I could drink some tequila or some Puerto Rican rum, nigga, and I could crack a bitch to that.
Yeah, it's a change, man.
Now,
I like it real up tempo.
yeah, and that's what's up. So we back right here at the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge, and I'm gonna remind you, Press the subscribe button and always press the like button if you like this show. And you can call in at 323-293-3375. We're here with Nikki from Knowledge, baby. We got the Ghetto Googler and we got Big Fat Ass Packet. We're gonna keep calling Big Fat Ass Packet till he lose the goddamn weight.
It's going. You can talk all the shit you want to.
We want you to live.
You still want to know how much weight you lost?
Yeah, we want you to live, nigga.
Hey, and
how many 89-year-old fat motherfuckers you seen, nigga?
Yeah. Fuck how much weight you lost. How many motherfucking 6-pack of Krispy Kreme donuts have you fucked with
this week?
I don't eat that shit. I don't eat that shit.
What the fuck you eat? Don't say you eat lettuce.
Oh my goodness. I don't eat that bullshit.
What you eat? And keep it real.
Gourmet cupcakes.
Because you know that McRib came out in October.
Fuck both of you guys. Both of y'all the comedian now, right?
You know fat motherfuckers?
Fuck both of us.
Do fat motherfuckers get fat?
Marv. You
on their own? Do they wake up fat?
Do you know Green Bay laws? That's why you mad at me?
Green Bay, that's cheese, nigga.
That's why you mad at me? That's why you mad at me?
I'm mad at your ass because you fat the motherfucker, and I'm trying to help you, but like I can't be sensitive. We living in a sensitive era. What is the politically?
I don't need you to be sensitive.
Wait a minute. What's the politically correct terminology or way or the sensitivity training for you to tell your homeboy that you know? Look, I've been knowing this nigga for 25 years. You getting bigger and bigger. You ain't getting smaller and smaller. Okay. Nigga, you ain't getting smaller and smaller. I want your big ass around. So whatever I got to do to make your ass slim the fuck down, I got to do it.
I'm telling you, you done hit a nerve 2 weeks ago.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
You look like a bag of snacks.
Damn.
That nigga look like a Panthers covered cinnamon roll.
Hey, it's okay though. It's coming off. Like I said, this time next year it ain't gonna look like this. So I'm good.
He looked like the big ass value pack of potato chips.
And it,
you know the big one at Costco with all the different kind in there.
Hey, did he hand off the baton to you or something? What the fuck? Hey, maybe I should sit in the middle or something.
That nigga look like Biggie Smurf.
No, you sitting in the right place. Your ass got more room over there.
Oh my goodness.
Leave my little Teddy Graham alone.
Thank you.
See, now now you don't like how roasted.
Thank you.
She called you a fat ass teddy bear, but you like that. That sound better.
Teddy Graham, nigga.
It's the way she said it. It's the way she said it.
It made it sound better.
There we go.
See?
Oh, you heard it was Teddy Graham, you hungry motherfucker.
It's how you say it.
So she called him pleasantly pump, and he liked that.
Yeah, it's so fine. It's okay.
Fluffy motherfucker.
It's finna be Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what's up? What do you?
Yeah, no. Oh yeah. What's your fucking Thanksgiving plan?
Yeah. How do you spend your
dietitian?
Yeah. How do you spend?
Don't worry about nothing.
Well, you gonna have.
I'm not gonna go overboard on Thanksgiving.
You gonna have a big ass lettuce that look like a turkey?
I'm not just doing lettuce either. I'm working out and I'm walking. It's going down.
So you're not
going
and walking
overboard, but you are going over the table.
No, both of you guys.
No, fuck yourself. You get better results. But what we're saying is this: what is your plans for this Thanksgiving now to change?
To change?
Yeah, because I know. I've
already made a whole bunch of changes.
Now you know what you used to tell me when I say, "What you doing for Thanksgiving?" You say, "I'm gonna make my rounds."
Yeah, I'm not.
Around that damn table.
I'm gonna make my rounds
around the table.
You know that's a fat nigga shit for everything. Like 4th of July, I'm gonna make my round.
You know how people sit at the table?
This like a nigga got a trunk full of aluminum foil and plate.
Didn't she say leave me alone?
Mark, you know how people sit at the table?
Hold on, wait a second.
The family, they sit at the table and they ask to pass certain items of food in. He gets his ass up and walk around the table and start snatching shit.
Just snatch.
I proved that wasn't funny.
No, but it was real.
No, it wasn't funny though.
But it was real. Have you ever done it?
No.
Oh, this nigga lying.
He's lying.
No.
Can you tell? No. Hold up. Can you tell when a nigga lying?
Of course.
How can you tell when a nigga lying?
It depends on who the nigga is.
Okay, hold up. We're going to do a test right now. Look him in his eye, ask him a question, and you tell me if he lying or not. Look him in his eye, ask him a question.
Ask him a question.
Yeah.
Are they getting on your fucking nerves?
They been on my fucking nerves.
That's self-explanatory.
But no.
Hold up.
That's my boy. I don't look at nothing what he say.
This is the beautiful thing because it's being recorded. When you watch this shit, when we asked him that question he lied about, his ass looked over that way. Now, when she said you that nigga didn't hesitate,
he looked straight at me.
I give him credit. When he up in the morning walking, I'll be eating.
Hold on. Watch it. You like Chinese food? Look how you thinking.
Hey, so Let's talk about the fight that happened this week in Vegas.
Oh, Wilder?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Because this is the sports section. And
Oh,
Dante
yeah.
Wilder. Now, let me tell you something. Portis, can you pull up the quick clip of Dante Wilder knocking out Berman Stavern? Isn't that
Yes, Berman Stavern.
Now, check this shit out. Now, I don't really like boxing no more because I thought it's all fucked up. So I've been kind of leaning towards the MMA and shit like that. But when I seen this motherfucker, Dante Wilder, and I didn't even know it was a fight on. I was just laying in bed. I had shit to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking, they was giving me the little history on it. Did you see the fight?
No, I didn't get to watch.
It was on Showtime.
That boy hit too hard.
I love boxing.
This motherfucker like 6'6" or something. And
it's a building.
Yeah.
He built like a building.
He's a building.
Wilder.
And this
Wilder,
guy,
the fighter.
He stopped playing football to pursue a boxing
For real?
career.
Because he got a punch.
You know who his trainer is?
No, who's his trainer?
Mark Breland. You remember Mark Breland?
Yeah, I remember that name.
And when I seen him hit that boy with that 1-2, in my mind I was like, that's Breland. But then afterwards they were saying who his trainer was, and I was like, God damn, that nigga been listening and executing, because he knocked this dude out. Now the cold thing about the dude didn't even know he was knocked out. He had to knock this nigga out 3 times for him to go, I guess I'm fucked up. Because
he tried to back his words up.
yeah, do we have the clip, Portis? Okay, I'm just asking. Hey,
Yeah, he tried to back his words up. That boy said that he was going to beat Wilder's ass, and he's going to beat it well.
he was talking.
You know what Wilder told him?
What did he say?
I'll retire if you beat me.
He did say that. Now, he said, I'll retire if I lose this fight.
Yep.
Now, the way this dude whooped this dude ass, I'm looking at it right now on his little phone, and I really want the ref fired. Because
he should have protected that boy, huh? That boy, his brains is
low key, the ref almost got his ass fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't learned nothing from Rocky IV. So they just gonna keep going. What a towel.
Oh, and then you know what? Hey, look, and 50 Cent came out with the motherfucker rapping. So when I saw 50, I was like, this nigga ain't playing.
You know how many times Bernie hit him?
None.
Exactly.
Because I was watching the fight.
Bernie was like, he was laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah, but he was
asleep all the way to the bank.
You know, this was a rematch, right?
Oh, yeah, because the first time they went 12 rounds.
It went 12 rounds. This motherfucker barely made it to 12 seconds. What I'm saying is this shit, it made me really want to watch boxing again, and I guess who I saw in the motherfucking press conference?
Who?
Goddamn Don King. I've been asking. I said, what the fuck? That nigga, I think he 86.
God, they plug him up at night, must be.
Boxers is still giving this man money.
Hold on, what'd you say?
They had to plug him up at night.
They plug his ass up?
They got to.
They got to do something. That would, you know what? That would explain why his hair looked like
that.
Yeah.
Oh, it looked better than it did before.
Like it's electrified.
Yeah, they take care of him a little better now.
If he was smart,
Like
he
would
would
roll his shit in black cats.
Yeah, if he was smart, because only in America, only in America. if Don King was smart, he would come out with the troll pencils in his likeness. Mm-hmm. Am I right?
They've been stolen.
So, Portis, do we have that clip of this fight with Dante Wilder? Let's roll it and watch this shit. Now the dude was
stiff jab by Wilder now. Thus far, Stavern has it.
Portis, that's enough. Now, you see when he fell face first? Mm-hmm. I talked to Berman Stavern because I talked to him on Facebook friend and shit. You know what that nigga told me? I said, why did you go ahead for it? You know what that nigga told me?
What?
He was taking a knee like Colin Kaepernick.
He took both knees. That was both.
He took a knee and a nose.
That nigga said I took the
nap
knee.
too at the same damn time.
You know what I told him? I had to tell him, and I couldn't tell him in my voice. I had to tell him in Chris Tucker. I said, "You got knocked the fuck out, man. You got knocked the fuck out."
He'd hit me the first time. I would have to call the police.
Now we about to get into this shit. You ever seen a nigga got knocked out in New Orleans?
Of course.
What?
I remember I saw Lil Wayne got the shit slapped out of him. My bad, Wayne, but you got the shit slapped out of him.
Was he on that lean?
No, he leaned though. That bitch leaned back and forth.
Tell us about that story. What happened?
We was at.
Where was you at?
At the Super Fair. This was some shit that they had in the Superdome a long time ago. It was a big fair that they had.
A fair?
Yeah, a fair. Mm-hmm. It's an indoor fair inside the Superdome. Everybody will go. It was like $10. Everybody going. But this is when the Hot Boys was just coming out. So Wayne was a little nigga.
Oh, when he was cripping then, when he had all the blue on.
When he was actually a real nigga, because now I don't know what's wrong with him, but anyway.
He's an alien.
That's what Gate Mouth say.
No, that's what he say too.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened?
So we in there and he's doing what he do, hollering at some little broad or whatever. And her
Was he really hollering at a little broad? Because that nigga little.
because you know he bites. He about
What'd you say, bite size?
Yeah,
Yes,
he's like
he
a
did.
size of an 8-year-old. You know,
A bite-sized nigga.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So he
He's a bite-sized nigga?
Yeah, they up in there talking or whatever. Her dude walk up and he like, man, what the fuck you doing? So he like, you know what she doing? I got 10 around my neck and 10 around my wrist. And he said, bop, 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 bitch, you got 10 around your eye now. How about that? So he done fell to the ground. He grabbing his little eye, poor little Turk trying to help
His
him.
little bite-sized eye?
Oh, his little...
Nobody helped him?
No.
Where was the hot boys at?
On fire.
Yeah, baby.
It was on fire. It was gone. That was all him.
Are you trying to tell me that night Lil Wayne was the po' boy?
Yeah, he was.
Wow.
He was.
All right, that's funny shit. So now let's get into the Packet Sports Corner.
Yes, sir.
What you got going on this week, my man?
Well, Carolina won.
My fluffy ass partner.
Carolina won. Oh, you know what? Let's talk about Green Bay. And let's get into that Monday night game. Wow. Green Bay without Brett Favre is just not Green Bay anymore.
I want the nigga
Just green.
I want the quarterback to change his name because the quarterback name is Brett.
Hey, the dude that you need to be
it's
mad
far
at,
from
his
Brett.
name is Matthew Stafford. He threw for 361 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's what you need to be mad at because not only did he abuse the Packers don't look like
They didn't look like the Packers, nigga. They look like the Snackers. I'm really mad because I clown everybody. They look like the Snackers, and I was upset about it. But I need my quarterback.
That was a historical loss at Lambeau Field too.
With the Lions, nigga, I got a nigga in Miami that been betting me, and I get a dub out this nigga every year. That nigga was like, yeah, baby, and I couldn't say shit, nigga.
But you know who's the real deal? That Philly defense over there is cracking.
And that's fucked
Carson
up too.
Wentz.
I got a client that been repping Philly, and that motherfucker, guess what he did? He called me tonight. He said, can I get a 10 o'clock appointment in the morning? I'm like, God damn it. Yeah, you can get it. I already know what this shit gonna be like in the morning. Go ahead.
Man, Carson Wentz, 199 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Fucking Philly.
That's the dude that's going to take over for the MVP of the year.
Okay.
Since my boy from Houston, I'm so upset about my boy.
What's his
from
name?
Houston.
Your boy from Houston. What's his name?
Watson.
Okay.
He's the man over there, man. That dude. He came in here and nobody knew he was going to do what he did, and he's the real deal. He can stand up to Brett Favre, all of them.
Now you gotta respect the lady. She's from New Orleans. What you got to say about the Saints?
Oh, the Saints is 6 wins in.
Yeah.
How do you feel about
They tied with us in the division. Since she had my back, so I'm not gonna say anything back. They on top of us right now, but they tied with us. Next time we play y'all, we're gonna get y'all though.
Can I ask you this question though?
Yes, sir.
How does it feel to have somebody else on top of you? Because I know you be on top of everybody else, smothering the shit out of them.
Really?
Hey, whoever I'm on top of, they like it.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, because they look.
How
They
about
say
that?
yeah, I like it. I like whatever you say, nigga. I like it, big motherfucker.
But we gotta go over there to the Washington. Washington upset Seattle this week.
Goddamn Redskins.
Man, I told everybody over there, Kirk Cousins, that boy's the real deal. He got 247 yards, no touchdowns, but he got workers over there, and they upset Seattle.
What about
in Seattle, the 12th man?
What about the Kansas City game?
Man, Kansas City, they fell off, but Kansas City will be back, man. I put Kansas City at the top of that division. Kansas City, Dallas, Dak Prescott over there. Dak Prescott he's doing the damn thing. I have to take my hat off to Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, I didn't expect for him to be what he was. And like I told people, Dallas, they're gonna show up this year.
Right.
But next year, Dallas is gonna be a force. This year, they're gonna push it to the playoffs, and they're gonna get knocked off because Philly, nah, man, Philly's the real deal over there.
So, in your opinion, what is our playoff looking like in your mind? in your mind, who is going to be the two teams in the goddamn championship? In your mind, as of right now, was it week 9? Was it week 8?
9.
Week 9.
NFC, at the end, once we get to the playoffs, I honestly feel us and Philly is there. Carolina and
Us
Philly.
as in who?
Carolina, baby. You see the cat. Don't act like you don't see the cat. Hey, you can be mad that you know Green Bay ain't going nowhere now. Hey, and over there in the AFC,
Scam Newton.
Hey, you can be
This
mad.
nigga putting his money on Scam Newton.
Hey, you can be mad at Cam all you want to.
Well, let me
but,
explain something to you. Now this real. Now mark my fucking words. Now Aaron Rodgers broke his collarbone back in 2013.
Ain't nobody want to hear about Aaron Rodgers.
Hold the fuck.
He broke the other collarbone. This is his throwing arm this time.
Who gives
so
a fuck?
don't. Yeah, it makes a big difference.
White people got access to medicine and
Stem
technologies.
cell.
Yeah. Farouk, can you help me out? Stem cells like a motherfucker. Them motherfuckers will heal that nigga. He might go to the spaceship. He might be on that motherfucker right now, watching my podcast right now, going, that's what's up, Marv.
And he got Lil Wayne in the back seat. Yeah. Moving on, Pittsburgh and KC in the AFC Championship. Pittsburgh and KC AFC Championship.
Fuck Big Ben. They you know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
Pittsburgh and who?
KC.
Casey.
NFC Championship. What you think? Your team gonna make a move now? What you think?
You talking about my Chargers?
No,
Yeah, we
I didn't
talking
talk
about
about them. I said, do you think they're gonna make a move now? I think y'all got a pretty good chance to.
You know, I traded an ice cream sandwich in for a Chargers ticket last week.
You was stupid.
Hey, y'all play Jacksonville.
All they got good in Green Bay is cheese.
But that ice cream sandwich was good in the motherfucker. Go ahead.
Let me do some of my fantasy football people. Y'all out there that like fantasy football, if y'all need a quarterback,
Fantasy
go pick
football.
up Teddy Bridgewater from the Vikings. He gonna do you decent. And Blake Bortles from Jaguars. Pick those two up. They should be on the waiver wire. Not many people, but Blake Bortles, he's been pretty hot, so it might be hard to find him. But Teddy Bridgewater, if you need one, go grab him. Running backs, go grab the Cowboys' backup running back, Rod Smith. I think Ezekiel Elliott finally will be getting his suspension. No telling, because you know over there. They coach run everything. Well,
This
not they
nigga
coach,
like a
they
hard-headed. He like a hard-headed kid. He should have took his shit early, so we wouldn't have to worry about this shit in the rest of the season. He gonna fuck around, and when they finally suspend his
Jerry
ass,
Jones.
Yeah, when they
Jerry Jones.
Pulling
fuck that.
strings.
When that motherfucker finally ain't playing, he gonna be exactly when the fuck the Cowboys need him.
Man, Jerry Jones run everything in Dallas. If you didn't know, that's why that boy's been 6-game suspension for the last 5 games.
What else?
And
And
he's
they
played
say-
every game.
They say he might not get suspended this whole year. He might play this whole year without being
Well, you know,
suspended.
if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Well, I watched the
If pigeons had flutes in their ass, it'd be
I
music. in the
watched the
shop.
sports thing, man, and they said he was supposed to be suspended for the first 6 games, but he played the 5.
That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say. Now, go
because
ahead, continue.
a judge in Dallas stayed that order and said, you can play. Jerry Jones, I played golf with him. Go ahead and do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Now, if you need a wide receiver, the 49ers play the Giants this week. Go ahead and grab up Marcus Goodwin. Yeah, he'll do you good for this week. I think the 49ers are going to have a nice game against the
Okay,
Giants.
speed that shit up. We run out of time.
All right, well that's it right there for the fantasy football. That's for people that need those people. Go put them in, and you heard it from here.
Now, can we do a segment on fantasy weight loss?
No, we can do a segment on little bitty
So,
arms.
look here, little bitty arms.
Yes, we can.
Y'all trying to get my little shit. La.
What's this week's picks, man?
Nigga, I'm gonna go DJ quick on you because it's a medium fit me nice and slim. You know what I'm saying? But look, that's cool. And what we want to do is we want to do this. We want to welcome all the guests that's come on the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge.
Yes, sir.
Nikki from New Orleans. Hopefully, when will you be back?
I guess whenever I get horny again. Huh, babe?
Oh, wow.
Oh man,
Yeah, baby. See, that's a real motherfucker. So whenever you get horny, bring back some goddamn gumbo because I'm an eating ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some scrimps.
Yeah, some scrimps. Hey, look, and make sure you get those scrimps from across the street. What I'm saying is this. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have you come back and pack it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see what your picks look like again. You
yes,
know
sir.
what I'm saying? And,
Did y'all want to do a couple picks before we get off?
I'm not going to do any picks because my team is out of it. But we can do that. Fine. We do picks. Go ahead.
All right, let's do Green Bay, Chicago. Who you think gonna win?
Green Bay.
Yeah, we know you're gonna pick Green Bay. I think you guys might actually squeeze this one out.
We better,
I'm gonna
goddamn
give
it.
it because the Bears really.
Well, I'm gonna do some old cold ass Boy Scout shit, nigga. I'm going to Chicago this weekend, nigga. I'm about to fuck somebody up,
I'll
nigga.
give it to Green Bay.
And they ain't gonna make it for the game.
Let's try the Chargers at Jacksonville. What you think?
I'm going with my team, the Chargers.
Yeah. Well, Jacksonville been playing good the motherfucker this year.
Jacksonville defense is the real deal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and take Jacksonville.
Now, get a lady a question. Let's see what she's talking about.
We're gonna take the lady to New Orleans and Buffalo. What you think they doing? You think they're gonna take it this week?
I think, well, since we've been doing so good, we usually don't fuck up till the playoffs. So,
hey, she's saying the real deal. Real deal. I'm gonna go ahead and take New Orleans too.
You picking New Orleans too?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna go
So
with
check this shit out. These are the things that we got going on. We want to thank all of our guests tonight. And when you're watching this, make sure you press the like button and also subscribe to the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. And the GoFundMe page, once again, is what?
Rebuild/my/island.
Rebuild/my/island. Help somebody to help yourself, because I've just gotten into this internet shit, and I really can't stand the goddamn troll shit. I mean, it's like motherfuckers, like, if you ain't, the way I was raised, my mama said, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you out there trolling, think about what the fuck could I say positive about it. So when a motherfucker's out there trolling, saying something negative, you looking at the glass half empty and not half full. You dig what I'm saying? So what we trying to do here on the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge is everybody, let's get full, let's eat. You know what I'm saying? So fuck that shit. And we'll see y'all next week on another exciting episode of the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge.
Peace.
On a late Tuesday night. Whoa, yeah, we'll see you.
This is the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Trap comedy at its finest. Where if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. This is also where you can turn yourself into dope.